How we all doing today? I hope we're doing good. Oh, so I got some news on the motorized bicycle situation here in Illinois. As of July 1st, anything 49cc and down has to be registered as a moped and has to be licensed as a moped. You gotta have liability insurance on it. You gotta have the tail lights, the headlights, the mirrors, the horn, everything. Anything 49cc and above, like my bike is 100cc, I have to register it as a motorcycle. And I gotta put all that stuff on it. The lights, the turn signals, the brake lights, everything. And I gotta have at least liability on it. And you gotta have at least a driver's license. However, you gotta be 16 and have a driver's license. But as for my bike, because it'd be registered as a motorcycle, I have to have it. And it's a motorized bicycle, a motor-driven vehicle is what it turns out to be, a motor-driven vehicle, even though it has pedals on it. It falls under classification Class L, so I gotta get a license in Class L. Motorized an e-bike, and when it comes to e-bikes, anything 700 or anything below 750 watts are considered a moped and has to be licensed accordingly and insured, at least liability. Anything 750 watts and above will be considered a motorcycle. So there is no more, they don't consider these things toys or fun anymore. They consider them motor-driven vehicles. That's in the state of Illinois. But I'm going to be able to register mine as a moped because I'm going to get me a sticker, put it on the side over here that says 49cc, register it as a moped. Even though it goes faster than 28 miles an hour. Anything 28 miles an hour and below is registered as moped. Anything 28 miles an hour or 29 miles an hour and up is registered as a motorcycle. You can't drive them on the interstate. You can't drive them on the main highways, but you can drive them on, the roads. You can't drive them on the bike paths or the sidewalks. They don't fall under the bicycle laws anymore. They fall under the light motorized vehicles. So I put 10 miles on this thing today. I drove downtown, rode back. I did about 32 miles an hour. Kept with the speed limit. I gotta move to a state that don't have such strict laws. I can understand the having a driver's license and maybe a little insurance. Nah, I can understand it. Maybe register as a moped. Because the registration for a moped is only $41 in the state. Registration for a motorcycle is like $100 and some. So, it's a registration fee. But I think I'm going to have to do the moped. I'm definitely going to put the lights and stuff on anyway. The lights and tail lights and stuff. That's only for my safety, I used to be able to get them and ride them. I mean, I could ride it now as is, all up and down any street. Without any street, because right now the laws haven't taken effect. But July 1st, the law is going into effect. So I gotta order me some stickers that say 49cc, register as a moped at least. I don't have to pay so much money. Liability, I think is only $20 some or something like that. It ain't too bad. That way I don't have to get a Class L or a Class M motorcycle license. Because I'm gonna tell you, I have to register as a motorcycle. I'm not gonna be limited to just riding on the side of the road. I'm gonna ride right down the middle, the middle of the lane. Because I'm registering as a motorcycle. It's a motorcycle. I'm gonna take full advantage of that. But I'm registered as a 49cc. I'm gonna give you some stickers, but I'm gonna have to do it that way. Keep my speedometer going, so if I see any cops coming around, slow down to 28 miles an hour. I only do like 15 or 20 to 25 is all I really do anyway. But it's like oh well, they're fun. They're fun bikes. But if you want to ride them, the state's making trying to get their hand. It's all about the money game. It's all the money game. It's all it is. You take a toy and you want to turn it into a motor driven vehicle is what it amounts to. Just so they can get some kind of tax or something on toys. That's the way Prickster, our government, I'm sure you've heard of them, wants to tax everything. I mean, other states have, you need a driver's license and maybe some liability, and that's about it. Which is cool. I could see that, but but oh well. It is what it is, and of course I'm a register as a moped. I'm gonna do the moped thing. I don't know how to register it. I mean, there's serial numbers on the bike itself, which are underneath I think the crank shaft there. The crank underneath the bicycle crank. See on the bottom of that, the serial numbers for the bicycle. That's what you got registered. So it's a bicycle, and it will be registered as a bicycle. So therefore, a moped. But they are fun vehicles. They are fun bikes. Yeah, when I start putting the lights and stuff on, ordering the lights and the lights. The type of lights I'm gonna get for it is a generator type. The type of little generator that you push the button and the generator pops and the tire spins. The little generator and lights come on. Those are the type of, because there's no sense on as far as brake lights. I'm gonna get the smart brake lights that when you can set the sensor so when it feels the vehicle, the bike slowing down, the brake lights pop on. So, yeah. I've seen those on Amazon today. They're not too expensive, like $9-10 for those, and the lights were like, I don't know, maybe $20 for the lights. It's not very expensive to put lights on, but it's the registering a toy that gets me, And then you only can ride them on the side of the road. You can't ride them on the sidewalks. You can't, even though they're bicycles, you can't ride them on, on the bike paths. They've got to be on the side of the road. Or, to the right hand side of the road. I want to make a bicycle trailer camper. Eventually I am going to do that when we get started on that here pretty soon. I've been wanting to do that now for a while, but even that if I make a bicycle camper trailer, I have to get and register the bicycle trailer as a trailer. There's a trailer tax I have to pay. I mean, they tax everything. And so, that's what's coming pretty soon. So if you ever tune into my channel and you start seeing license plates and stuff on my bike, you'll know why. Oh well. I'm Jim with Life's Adventures, keeping it real. Y'all have a good day. God bless you.